Hello everyone, it's the part Suzuki Bakuhatsu. This time we're doing 2 more bombs, and considering what we saw last part, there could be 2 bombs we haven't seen yet in 2 different times, considering how we saw that last part, but who knows, might be different here. So we just did 10-12, that one was quite a doozy. We have 2 times now, we have this one we'll be doing soon, 2058, this will be our next bomb. And we have this other one, which I think we already did, 1524. Unsure about that one, but we will move on and begin this very near the midnight area one. So let's see what we got. And yep, that light bulb has a bomb. And we only have 4 minutes. Oh boy. I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew this bit over here, this panel. Because why not? I mean, we can look at it and unscrew it, so I might as well go ahead. Okay, seems like there's some screws here as well. Must be important to the bomb. Hopefully we can just escape, because I think this might be a way to escape. You know, you take a panel or anything and just escape from there. So maybe we can get away from this bomb. Maybe we can escape the bomb. So let's just unscrew these bolts and then move on. Oh. God fucking damn it. Okay, we're doing the bomb. We have 3 screws. Oh, for fuck's sake. 15 seconds. Come on. Come on. Unscrew these. 8 seconds. No. Oh, no. Oh, God. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, this panels here. So to unscrew them open, and then we can move this thing here. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Which one? Red one. Red one. Okay. Okay. I don't think that'd make a difference, but let's see. We'll tape it. We'll tape it. That's a new thing. We'll tape the fucking wire that we cut. That was already cut. I mean, move over here. There's another one of these screws. Move it. Okay. Don't know what that does. It's open now for some reason. Okay. I'll just screw this over here. Just connect it there. And then I'll unscrew this panel over here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. That's not much time. Okay. Just have to unscrew. Unscrew faster, damn it. 4, 3, 2. Oh, God. 1. Oh. Okay. Move inside there. Okay, what? Screw it. Cut that one there, and then cut the one next to it. Okay. Good, didn't hit the detonator. Okay. Oh god, is there still more? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, we don't have much time left. Screw that over this way. Oh. Get away from the screw. Okay. Okay. That looked like it was flashing too, that little wire there. Anyway, unscrewing these. Oh, come on! Fucking really? Okay, move down there, unscrew this, unscrew that, and then we're done, right? Move on to the wires. There's the wires right there. Yes. Okay, I can't see shit. Fuck. Right one. Yeah, that bomb is so far the hardest bomb I had to deal with in this game so far. Every other bomb was not this hard. This one was, oh my god. Anyway, we're on easy now, which means 11 minutes. It's a lot to explore here. So first of all, we'll explore the dead end. But first, I'll also examine these 4 screws here. I mean, they're gonna say the same thing. They're gonna say screw, bolt, whatever the hell. Here's a screwdriver, so you know. You also notice that during the bomb thing we had tape. So yeah, that's a new thing. We haven't seen that before. Being able to tape wires. Anyway, back out and go to dead ends. There were a few things there. There were a lot of hint pads there too, so might as well explore that. If you look at these bolts, they say this. They say screw, or maybe bolt, whatever. And actually, I think this has different things in there. Wait, what? What? Oh, fuck you, game. That was a bullshit move. I'm playing on easy for fuck's sake. Should be throwing that shit at me. Oh. Oh my god. This game is fucking with me. Anyway. This is just a dead end. I can't believe they did that on fucking easy and not hard. The fucking pricks. But let's just unscrew these and deal with these hint pads, because there's a lot to deal with. There are a lot of hint pads to deal with. And the big problem is the majority of these hint pads are pretty much duds. Yeah. I mean, if anyone can translate this shit, then please. I'm sure it's a lot, but might as well. Only one of these hint pads actually gives you an actual hint. And we'll begin to that pretty soon. It's the big one. Otherwise, really all of these are giving us crap. They're not really like giving us a good hint. It's just like some random bullshit they decided to throw in to throw us off. At least I hope it is, considering what I've been told. And I believe this next one is the actual hint. Nope. Okay, more garbage. And there it is. That's your hint. It's supposed to tell you which wire to cut, if it's the glowing one or not. But it's random on which one it is, so yeah. It's gonna be fun, ain't it? But we do know that the right one is the correct one, so, you know. If it is going to be in the same side, then we know that it'll probably be the same wire. So, that'll be a good thing. Anyway, that's all the hints. Again, a lot of them are duds, a lot of them are crap. And we can just ignore them for the most part. But, yeah, that's it. Wasted a lot of time there, too. Holy shit. Let's just move on. Let's unscrew these. Oh, you give me 5 fucking seconds on the dead end, but no time here. Okay, game. Okay. Okay, I'll play your fucking bullshit. Anyway. Just gonna continue on. There's the detonator right there, and as you can see, there's nothing else around here. And if you zoom out, there's also nothing else. But over here, there are these 2 panels that we can unscrew open. If we examine them, they say this. Give us a question. And I believe both of them say different things, so there you go. Unscrew both of them, just unscrew them once, and that little thing will open, the little casing will open. Now I'll show you this wire here. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't matter which wire you actually cut here, because the ball drops no matter what, so really just cut a wire and the ball drops to continue on. So don't worry about the fact that, you know, one's red and one's blue. It doesn't really matter. What does matter, though, is behind this is a hint pad. Examine this and we'll say this. Now, this bomb is kind of a dick because, well, it's a dick to me because you notice how this video is pretty long? Like 30 minutes? That's because there's a lot of info this game gives me. First of all, let's just actually cut one of these wires. I guess we'll cut the blue one this time, I guess. Why not? Yeah, that's what happens when you actually cut any of those wires. The ball drops and that's it. Now then, there's a lot of viewpoints for this one. For instance, you can view right up here to examine the ball, which will say this. and to examine these wires, which will say pretty much the same thing. I think only a few kanji of these actually change. I don't know. But, yeah. That's one viewpoint. The other viewpoint is with this cut wire here. It's this, like, battery thing here, I guess. And, that's the cut wire which tells you this. And then you have this little spinny engine thing here. I don't actually know what that is. Over here, we have the screw, which has, like, an arrow on it or something. As well as a hint pad. Screw says this. There you go. And the hint pad says this. Thank you very much. Now, one more viewpoint remains, and there's this one over here. We have another one of those batteries, and 2 more wires. Now, anyone who has played this game knows that cutting the wire, the wrong wire, is going to kill you. And when you see all these wires, you're probably thinking, oh fuck. Here's the thing though. I'm first going to tape this up because there is some kind of difference in the dialogue once you actually fix this up. So this little animation for tape, and that moves. Now let's examine that little taped up area right there. There you go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually cut one of these wires. What happens if you cut one of them? Nothing happened there. Okay. Nothing happened there. It's now floating in midair. Wait. If I cut all of these? You're kidding. Okay. Apparently, all of these wires do not actually detonate the bomb. I've cut all of them. So, what happens now? Let's just screw this. Why not? Let's actually screw this and see what happens. Yeah. It makes that thing stop working. Basically, if you cut any of these wires, you're actually delaying yourself because, you basically make the, puzzle in here just stop working. You have to tape it all back up. But, once you fix these two, there you go. Now, over here we have a lot more to explore. We have very little time too, but we have a hint pad here as well as another one of those battery things. I hope that's a battery. I'll be pissed if it's not, and I'm pretty sure someone will correct me probably. And holy shit, that's quite the wall. That's a lot of text, and let's just look around here. We've got some more wires, this time to another ball. I don't think this will actually detonate, you know, like if we cut the wires. We're gonna just let go of the ball. But I do know there's a detonator there. And if we let that ball fall down, we have to let the ball fall down, it's gonna hit that detonator and it will activate the bomb. So, we really don't want to cut those wires. There's more information over here with these panels and such. And there's more text. So there you go. Let's just examine that wire there. There's a lot more text. Kind of looks familiar. Okay, what is... Oh my god. Okay, it even says okay. Maybe it's like a question. Is it okay to cut it? Is it okay to get rid of these screws? Oh my god. To anyone translating this, if you are, I am sorry if this is too much for you. I'm honestly sorry if this is too much for you and you can't do it. I don't blame you. This is a lot to take in. This is a lot to actually translate. And there's a few questions right there for that little screw there. And you know what? Let's do it. We only got 2 minutes left. Might as well. Let's cut one of these wires and see what happens when we detonate this thing. Woo! We're free! And we're also dead. So yeah, if you cut any of the wires, the ball drops, detonator goes off, and you die. You don't want that. There is no way to die in that little puzzle though, and that is quite simple. Don't screw this over to these wires. Instead, move to your right and begin unscrewing that panel. Why? Because of a certain condition. Now, it's kind of obvious that that blue wire there is fake, but that red wire isn't. So if you unscrew this panel without doing that little thing on that screw there, this happens. So yeah, make sure you screw that. Make sure you screw that to the wires or else you're gonna die. But yeah, that's it for that puzzle. There's not much else to explore for that one. We're now just gonna unscrew that panel right now and then look inside. Also, once it's unscrewed, you can actually examine the red wire still, but that blue wire is gone. You can't examine that anymore. I guess it makes sense, but not really. Let's just move on, I guess. So, there was a lot to this puzzle inside this panel, and it's just that we had to cut 2 wires, but there's a lot more to this place than just these 2 wires, even though we'll explore them, and explore that little ball, and I guess there's little fields that are pulling it, because it is. I don't know what those are, but it is pulling the ball towards them, and it's trying very hard to fight. And we also got the ball in between. Now, I'm hoping you saw before when I actually made it through this puzzle that if you look down, there would be something horrible. But if you look behind you, there's 2 batteries as well as a hint pad. So, you know, you won't be able to see this, but it's nice to know that you can actually look behind you and see this. Don't know if it's any of use, but at least you get a hint pad here, so that's something. Especially if you like a lot of fucking text. Because we all do, don't we? So, yeah. There's more to this place than that, though. If you look down. Yeah. There's a hint pad here. There's also a detonator and some wires. You might be thinking that by going back again, I'd be leaving this area. Well, I'm about to show you soon that that is not the case. But here is all the stuff here in this viewpoint. And now I'm actually going to press down and show you what is below me. Yep. You can't get out. You can't. Once you go inside, you're actually stuck here. But yeah, you can look down. Look at this stuff here. Don't know why you want, but there you go. Right. I'm actually going to go to the back and cut these red wires to the blue ones. Now, the red wires, you know, you can't really see very well. But I'm just going to cut them and see what happens. Because you can cut the blue wires and, you know, be done with it. But what happens if you cut the red ones? What does that do? That's one. And it's pretty much the same as the blue wires, so really you can cut any other way. It's just that with the red wires, you know, the things behind you can't really see it, so, you know. Final puzzle is this little light bulb one here. There's a lot to explore here, so let's begin. There's 3 screws here, all in the open. There's 1 screw behind this thing. A blade, I guess? I don't know what that is, but I do know it's attached to a gear, and there's quite a lot of red and blue wires around, and I don't think cutting them will be of much use to me, but we'll try it anyway pretty soon. Right now, though, there's another one of those screws, and that activates that little blade thing to move forward, as you saw before. There's also the wires in the back, the black wires, as you can see. And, yeah, there's a lot to explore. There's also the detonator right there, as well as the gear. Which, you know, we all love the gear. So yeah, there's not much to explore of this one, except for one thing. I didn't explore that blue wire in between the battery and that screw at the bottom. Not that one, but the one in the middle. I have to move around to get to it, so yeah, it's kind of annoying. But otherwise, that's it for exploring. So, what happens if I just, by the way, there's the time, you can see. I have to explore inside there anyway. I'm actually going to go ahead and just cut these wires. See what happens. Because I'm sure it'd be interesting to see what happens when you actually cut the wires. Let's try the red one. Oh, didn't do anything. Okay, let's cut the blue one then. Why not? Okay. That didn't do anything there. Let's just screw this. Oh. As you can see, when you screw it, that little light there actually flickers. That's the thing that the one hint told you about. And it's in the same spot, so that must mean it's the same wire. So, I'm just going to unscrew that, because I just noticed that little blade thing didn't move that time. I guess because I actually cut the wires to actually activate it. And if I cut that, the light turns off, so... don't want that. Do not want that. Let's tape that up. Let's just tape that up. There we go. Let's tape these up as well, for good measure. Right. So, we all know what's gonna happen. We all know what's gonna happen. I'm going to screw that one screw there, activate the thing, and let it hit the detonator. You all see it coming right now. And you'd be right, because that's what I'm doing right now. I want to see what happens if you do this. We all know what happens. And there you go. Now, there's actually a way to detonate the bomb before that little puzzle there. And that is back on those two wire things, the ball being pulled by two magnetic forces. And you can actually fail that as well and activate the bomb that way as well. I'll be going back and checking that out right now. But otherwise, that other puzzle we just did there, that's done. This one here, though, it's not done. Because we know it's left and right we have to cut. We know it's left and right we have to cut. But what if I cut right and left? Well, yeah. We all know where this is leading. So let's just get it done and over with. Cut and left one right now. Okay, I think we're done watching that explosion now. Thank you very much. We are now going to move on to the wires and actually just finish it. Because another thing to note is that I am missing the dead end path every time of these other runs. So we're actually seeing the stat screen for this one. And for that to happen, I need to pass through the wires. So first, just letting you know, they do not force the timer on you in this part. So, they force the timer on the fucking dead end, but not here on easy. Just fucking. So yeah, they zoomed out of you first, but you can zoom in. And you can zoom in even further. I don't know why you would want to do that. But you can examine both these wires, and Suzuki's a bit confused. They kind of say different things. Otherwise, we all know which wire to cut. It's the one on the right, because, the blinking one's on the left, so it has to be the right one, right? Yeah, it was the blinking one this time. Last one, I swear. That's the last time you're gonna be seeing that explosion. For this part, at least. So, we're moving on now. Let's just move on, cut the right wire, and just be done with this bomb. That is it for the light bulb bomb, and that is it for all the traps and the puzzles and shit for this bomb. There's nothing else. We're moving on. So, just cut the left one and get it over with.
解体成功だよ。
68%. We missed about 32% from that dead end path, but otherwise we did pretty well. And yes, that is it for the light bulb bomb. There's nothing else. But yeah, that took about the entirety of this fucking part, really. Holy shit, that took a long time. Anyway, let's move on to our next bomb. Hopefully it'll be a lot more shorter than it will be. But, it'll be good. So let's check it out right now.
すごい。
ジーンズ、お前一人で大丈夫か？
すいません、デカ長。お願いできますか？
大体のことは分かった。
ね？どう考えても正当防衛でしょ？
ああ、ぶっ放してよ。
お前もそれ食ってさっさと帰れ。
バキュンバキュン。
セーブしない？
And after that scene, whatever that scene was really about, we move on to the next time. Now, this one does have a time I can recognize. Over to my right over here is 1516, which is actually the hospital third one. We will not be doing that one. We will instead be doing the one on the very left. This one is 2123. So let's begin with that one. A fucking jukebox, my god. How did jukebox even get in here? I mean, why was it interrupting us when we're doing a rock band thing, which I probably won't get copyrighted for, but anyway. Jukebox time, 1 minute 30 seconds, just zoom in, and just move around. There's one that's playing right now, back and through. There's a line here, let's just snap it, there we go. Moving forward, there is the detonator thing, cut on the red wire, we're done. Well, it's definitely shorter because there's not much to explore for that one. Like every other fucking automated fucking bomb. So, 4 minutes for the jukebox. And it's freaking easy, really. Like, there's not much to explore. There's not really anything to examine. But we can have a look at this music here. We can have a look at the jukebox itself. We can have a look at all the discs that are just scattered around here. And we can just move forward and see this blue disc here. We can then move around and have a look at this disc here, furniture. And then we have a look at this orange that's playing with the something, I can't really read that. And then there's Suzuki Bakuhatsu, I believe, in their band in the background there. But yeah, that's, I don't know, that's the beat something. And if you look closer on the needle, it's actually really, really sharp, as a needle should be. But yeah, if you move to the back, you won't move backwards. Instead, you'll look right to the bottom of the disc, and you can snap that little line there and move forward, and there's the wire. We all know it's the red wire, and then you probably have to shit guess on that one. And we all know we have to cut that, so let's cut the blue wire instead. Let's actually fail this and see the explosion for this one, because why not? And that is it for the jukebox. Nice explosion, lovely little disc flying there, and that's about it. So yeah, that took a lot less time than that fucking light bulb, and that kind of pissed me off. But anyway, that's it for the jukebox. Let's move on to seeing a little ending, and then we can end this part because holy shit, it took too fucking long.
すごい。セーブしない？
My god. Save and load, please. Thank you. Let's actually save this. I mean, why not? I mean, the joke was dead. I already explained why it was dead last part, but let's actually save the game. Why not? Because we already know we did about, what, 11 bombs so far since the last save. Now we've done about 15, so let's have a look at that. Yeah, 15. So, that is it for this part. Next time, we'll be doing 2 more bombs. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.